Last year was full of so many cool adventures. We did tons of camping, tons of hiking, some bikes, some swimming, you name it, really fun stuff. It's honestly why we got a camper in the first place. We have to try and teach our kids to love the outdoors before technology fully corrupts their brains. Now, the big problem we have is Michelle and I aren't exactly winter people. We don't have any cool winter sports, we don't even particularly like the cold. So we wanted to find something for the whole family to do that sort of keeps up that adventurous spirit.
Oh!
Yikes. Wow. Thumbnail. Bouldering is globally one of the fastest growing sports. It's the simplest form of rock climbing, no ropes, no harness, just you, the wall, and some plastic holds if you're doing it indoors like we are. I did try this out a few years back with my buddy Alex, and we had a lot of fun, but that was really the extent of it for me. Fast forward a few years, and Cameron is constantly climbing on top of everything. So we figured maybe this winter was a good time to pull the trigger on a family membership. Luckily, unlike just about everything nowadays, climbing gyms are still relatively affordable, and we've been getting some really good use out of our pass and been holding on to a really solid weekly routine. Lean back.
You do it now. Are you okay?
For me and the kids, our Wednesday night climbs have been our escape this winter. Watching their progression week after week has been incredible. Bouldering is one of those sports where your instinct as a parent is just to be super protective. The risk of injury is real, but you also have to trust them. Let them take on the challenge on their own. Just keep a close eye on them. Whoa, Cam! Both Natalie and Cameron have gotten noticeably stronger on the wall, and what surprised me the most is the mental side of it. Every route is a problem to solve. They're learning how to move in ways that don't come naturally, thinking through each hold, each step. Seeing those little gears turning while they work through a climb has been one of the coolest parts for me as a parent. Cameron especially seems to be excelling at this sport. The high school climbing team at our local gym is always telling me how good he is for his size and his age and that he's just a natural. So after all the effort he's been putting in, we officially graduated him from the rental shoes and got him his own. And the last few weeks, Natalie has really stepped it up too. I think spotting a few other girls out there lit some competitive spark in her mind, and now she's finishing full routes on her own, so it might be time to get her her own shoots as well. Good job, Nat. There you go. There you go. Nice. Now to get your hands on there. You did it. Good job.
Okay, hang on.
To be completely honest, I think I'm getting a little addicted too. Never thought I'd be saying that. I'm actually enjoying the struggle. I've always had a pretty solid natural athletic ability, and I've managed to carry that deep into my 30s, but this is a totally different kind of challenge. It pushes everything in me: strength, flexibility, problem solving, all of it. And I love that I'm starting from the ground floor. Total beginner. It's actually funny because when other climbers start talking to me in full climbing jargon, I have to stop them and say I have no idea what they're talking about and I'm just here trying to hang on to stuff. But the absolute best part about being at the bottom of a new sport is how fast the progression comes. Even climbing just 1 hour a week, I see real gains every time I walk back into the gym. Routes that felt completely impossible 2 months ago are now sort of my warm-ups, and that's been insanely motivating. It definitely helps that our local gym has a great staff and a bunch of really strong climbers who are always willing to share some tips and point out some things that I can work on. Take this move, for example. This jump makes absolutely no sense to me. I've seen probably 2 people do it. I've gotten close a few times, but I haven't stuck it yet. The commitment level has to be 110%, and I'm just not sure that my confidence is there. But even trying things like this that are way above my pay grade has been huge for my progression.
You okay?
Yeah. As for Michelle, well, she enjoys coming along just for the family hangs and to make sure I don't let me or the kids really hurt themselves. She's tried a few routes and says it's not for her, but I think she's just a little bit shy to try things around new people. She suffers from the craziest lack of self-confidence and I've been trying to build her up for years. Hopefully the next time I do a climbing video, we can get her worked in and doing some easier routes and having fun.
Legs, there you go. Climb up the next one. Yes, no, you're good. You're not even that high off the ground. I know it seems like it. Grab it. You had it, babe. Yikes.
I really love that we found something that we can all do together. Climbing might not be for everyone, but if you've got an active family or you're just looking for something that gets everyone moving, it's a really cool option. I love learning right alongside the kids. We're figuring things out together and I get to help coach them through it and be an active part of their physical journey. Although I'm getting older and it's not exactly easy on my body, I genuinely look forward to these nights every single week. Hopefully it's something that we can keep doing for a long time, staying strong, staying healthy, and just spending this quality time together. It'll be really interesting to see how the kids progress through this if they stick with it. They both seem to have a real interest, so who knows where we'll be in a few years. We might even end up taking this outside. Wisconsin has a few spots, places like Governor Dodge State Park, that are really known for world-class bouldering, so that could be something that we try this summer. I have no intentions of making this a climbing channel, and I really don't know how much more you're going to see moving forward other than some shorts, but I will be putting out another video pretty soon that just documents my 3-month progression, so make sure you keep an eye out for that. The whole family is really just looking forward to spring and getting back on the road and doing some outdoor stuff, so if there's any videos you guys want to see or have some suggestions for a cool family adventure, maybe a sick campground we should check out, let me know in the comments. Do me a favor, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys next time.
This is how we do it. So you, Cameron, get on. You sit on top of my leg.
Now you're just getting fancy.